Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are with Young's Daughters Funeral Home and Bereavement Center. I'm really excited to have Mr. Rivenberg again. He's with the DAV, and we are back for our second segment talking about pension and survivor and DIC benefits. Welcome back, my friend.
Thank you. Thank you very much for inviting me.
So this episode, I wanted to talk a little bit about what do survivor benefits look like and what do they need? Can you talk to us about what your experience when applying for survivor benefits looks like?
It's a very harsh project. It's a very long and devious project to go. Uh, you would need copy of the death certificates, at least one or two at the time, a copy of your social security card and driver's license, if possible. You would need uh, different things. A copy of the DD 214 of your spouse. You would need that. You would need a copy of the marriage certificate showing that he is your spouse or she is your spouse. Uh, Divorce decrees, you need those, or at least know that where they're at, or where we can send off to get them. You need any insurance, if you have any insurance on the veteran that has passed. You need disability letters from the VA showing what disability he was at. If he was at 10%, 20, 100, 60, whatever percentage rating, that helps us out to see what you are eligible for. Um, Fuel expenses, as yourself, you know that. Uh, any ongoing bills that you have to pay, we would need to know that because the VA does take into consideration what bills you got going on. In other words, if you got a house payment going on, if you got a car payment going on, they take all that into consideration on awarding you on disability compensation for your husband or wife. You also need stocks and bonds and trusts, bank statement. You need also to bring in a copy of your deposit slip to those bank accounts because the VA, and I'm going to quote this, the VA does not send you money in the mail. It has to go into a bank account. And that's pretty much sums up a lot of what you need just to get started. And you need an appointment to come in and talk to me. That'd be about it.
Does a spouse that is not a veteran have to be appointed to the DAV, just like a veteran making medical claims?
Yes, they have to be appointed to the VA. Uh, we have the forms for that to fill out, and all you do is come in and fill them out, and we help you. As long as you're the legal spouse or guardian or something of that veteran, we have no problem in doing that. That's no problem, man.
But to give us, so we know what to bring, but what do we expect the outcome to be once they apply for the pension survivor benefits?
Okay, there's several different things. The first thing is that applying for it, you get so much money from the VA. That's common. Everybody gets it's up to I think $280 right away. You get that sent in the mail. The second one is that you would get benefits leading for how much it is if he was 10%, 20%, 30%, 40%, or 50%. The veteran is entitled to a certain amount of that. Now, if the veteran passes due to a military disability that he has, he can be re-rated and you can wind up making anywhere between $1,200 to $1,600 a month as long as you don't remarry or don't get extra income coming in besides social security.
Okay, so just so I make this clear for the viewers, if you are a spouse and your veteran passes away, you would apply for what is called survivor benefits and or a DIC packet. That packet is a supplemental income that if you are on Social Security, you can apply additionally for these benefits and they will pay you monthly. Uh, and you have to qualify based on your income level.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Correct.
Right. It doesn't automatically roll over. If say your spouse's pension is still available and that rolls over, just because, you still have to make a certain capped amount in order to receive the DIC benefit.
Yes, ma'am. That's why when I was telling you, you have to show how much money you got coming in and how much money you got going out, and
Okay.
then decide on how much the VA decides on how much money they will send you.
And
And
can you
sometimes you get,
highlight the reason? So on the funeral expense bill that they have to provide, what items are going to be reimbursable to the family?
uh, well, you know more about that than I do with the coffin, with all that stuff, but and the grave and all that stuff. You know a lot more about that than I do, but because that's your cup of tea.
All right. Well, I will follow up with a video to explain that one. Um, Anything else that you want to let the spouses know? I know one thing too, there's a couple of phone numbers that are very important for survivors that I feel that we try at our funeral home to contact and notify each one of the entities. One is going to be if they were military retired, you definitely want to call DFAS, right? And
Yes,
let
ma'am.
them know of the reporting. And if you need those phone numbers, I am going to post them down in the comments. I will post the DFAS. You definitely want to call Social Security as well, because there might be caregiver benefits as your veteran is aging, and there might be some survivor benefits there. And then the VA compensation and pension. That's going to be a separate phone number that's different from the DFAS, but our funeral home does notify and report the passing. That phone number is 1-800-827-1000. And then there's the National Pension Center for the federal retirees. That is going to be a separate phone number. And we definitely want to make sure that they're making these calls. And then DEERS. DEERS and your Tricare to let them know to any updated information as well. But those phone numbers, again, will be down in the comments. Mr. Rivenberg, I want to thank you again so much for highlighting some of these things that family members may or may not know about their survivor benefits. And thank you again for being here with us.
Oh, no problem. Thank you. Thank you again for inviting me. And I'm hoping that the information that we pass on to all the survivors and stuff that it will be helpful for both you and me. And we do this all free of charge. There's never a charge
Absolutely.
for
Yes,
this.
sir. So all of
So
the families that we do serve, just know that in our itinerary of timelines in the beginning, I always let my families know that what to expect in the timeline. And once the death certificates that come in through Young's Daughter's Funeral Home, know that we will be setting you up for a survivor benefit meeting, and expect to see my face, expect to see yours, now that you're a part of our team. So thank you again so much for doing what we're doing for the families and making sure our families getting all their benefits.
no problem. Thank you very much. Thank you again for inviting me. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Have a good one. Everybody, please like, share, subscribe to our content so that way this is helpful and spreads to our community, that we are a very true and trusted relationship in the community to get these veterans their benefits. Again, thank you for watching.